Hey guys, I'm BigMacDavis here, and welcome back at long last to some more Black Mesa, the 100% walkthrough for the PC, played through Steam on the hard difficulty setting. We are in Chapter 9, Apprehension, where in this chapter we get our very own freight train, so let's go. At the lowest speed possible for right now. Oh no! The freight train broke. And when that happens, you want to jump off. Because as you probably heard, the freight train crashed and is obliterated, so I don't have any magnum bullets and I'm very upset about that, so I'm just going to have to use my trusty SMG for 3 Marines over there, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, this is not going to be pleasant, but luckily I do have 3 SMG grenades. That was awesome. Yes. Wow, he is just a stump. That is all that's left of the Marine. In fact, that's all that's left of all the Marines, actually. I just obliterated everything. It's going to take a lot of, basically just a lot of mixing and matching parts to fit them all back together. Okay, so if you remained on the freight train, it will crash through here, I believe, and either it will kick you off the freight train or you will plunge into the pit. I don't know. We will come to this pit very shortly. There's one thing to look at, and that's inside of here. Now you could, if you want to, go down this ladder to the very bottom, but the ladder will break, and there's no way back up. So we'll get to that from a different position, and you'll see when that will be. Now inside this pit, you'll notice that the pit is divided by a barrier. Well, the first thing that we want to do, actually, is get an armor battery to drop inside the pit before we drop down to the very bottom of it. Just like that. Just walk up near it, and the armor battery will fall down below. So, on this side is where the armor battery is. We want to get to the other side and explore that side of the pit first. Now you'll notice a collapsed bridge right here with an orange barrel on the surface. Well, let's jump inside and see what we have. If you guys remember from Half-Life 2 Chapter 4 Water Hazard, you'll know that we'll have to use the buoyancy of these barrels to raise up the bridge. So let's do that with this barrel. It's going to take 3 barrels to do it, but Black Mesa gives you 5 barrels to work with. So that was 1. The second barrel is going to be to the left of the bridge, right inside here. Yeah, watch your O2 levels, it drains very quickly. There's the second barrel. Let's go back to where we grabbed the second barrel. And if you go up the stairs, we come to some supplies if you need them, but there's not much supplies at all. And we come to the very top of the bridge, so let's once again go back through that familiar opening and just continue on. Because we'll come to a position with some shotgun shells if you need them, but here is the bottom of the ladder where I said we would not go down. Because see, the ladder breaks and there's no way back up, so sad face. Never a good thing. Anyways, there's nothing else to really grab here, so we will go back. Come on, Gordon, get off of the barrels. I've actually had it to where I've actually got pinched by some debris and actually suffered instant death. Okay, the third barrel is going to be inside of the top opening right here. Right here. Yeah, always surface for air, even if you really don't need the air, because the choking sounds, or the gasping sounds, and the gasping animation that plays is really, I have to say, is really quite annoying. Now, down these stairs, we come to the fourth barrel. Now, as we see, I failed to mention, yes, you notice that the bridge has now raised up. But because this is a 100% walkthrough, I will show all the barrels. There's the fourth one. Get off of that. The fifth one is going to be through the bottom hole straight ahead. And yeah, we can't go over there because of a cave-in. But yeah, you see how annoying this is? It's just, you can hardly see underwater. But here's the fifth barrel, and we can now get on the bridge. To get to the other side, what you want to do is make a sprint jump. Just run and jump, and you should make it. Oh, we have a couple of zombies to take care of. Grab some supplies if you need them. Wow. Either I'm a terrible aim, which is most likely the case, or the zombie is a super zombie. Can use the health machine if we need to. And, yeah. Marine, you just got splattered all the way here. And he left a clip there for us if we need it. And we're back at the top of the pit once again. So, with this side of the pit explored, we will now explore the pit with the wooden crates. So down below, like I said, there's going to be an armor battery that we can grab if we need to, so go ahead. Now, it may seem like there's going to be another puzzle to this side of the pit, but there's not. All you have to do is swim through this hole. You don't have to bash any of the crates. I just do it because I want to. Now here, once again, it may seem like there's a lot to do, and there may be a puzzle associated with this room. But there's not. All you have to do is swim through this hole. Now here is where we can do quite a bit of things. There are three things we can do. The first thing we can try to do is open up this door, but as you notice, the office in there is locked and we can't get through it. But there are some supplies inside there, and we will get to it shortly. The second thing we can do, optionally, right now, is go up the stairs, but that's just level progression. The third thing we want to do is go down this pit. Now there may seem like there's a lot to do down here with these currents, but all you need to do is turn to the right. And then go up the hole. Because we're now inside of the office area, and if we want to, we can actually bash the boards and open up the door from this side. Now, the reason for coming in here is right here. Those are crossbow bolts. We don't have the crossbow yet, but it is nice to have some ammo for it. But there's still a stash of supplies inside this office area, and that's over in this corner, so don't miss it, with even more crossbow ammo, so be sure to come back here if you need to. Now we will go up the stairs. Oh yeah, this area. I remember when I first played this particular area, I went right for this, and I turned it on. But I didn't read the signs. Danger flammable, keep fire away, and natural gas. You don't want to turn that valve wheel. What you want to do instead is turn the valve wheel with the sprinkler water. And that will basically prevent the natural gas from igniting. And if you want to, now you can use the valve wheel for the natural gas, which is kind of cool. It may seem like we can get inside this office area, but we can't, which is a serious bummer. Why? There are no supplies inside there. It's for this. Vanquish Light. That must be a beer, and boy does it look tasty. Vanquish. I want a beer called that. Vanquish. Oh boy, you guys. You knew it was coming, I knew it was coming. What's a water level without the introduction to the Icthyosaur? Yes, indeed. But first, we'll take care of the barnacles. Oh, one thing of note that I forgot to mention. Oh, well, I guess this is the recording where it does happen. If you notice inside the shark cage on the bottom of it, you don't see anything. That's not supposed to happen. There is actually supposed to be a crossbow inside the shark cage. I've had this happen maybe twice in the history of playing this game, which has not been a long time of playing this game, but the crossbow is supposed to spawn in there, and from what I can gather, it does spawn in there, but somehow slips through the cage and goes to the very bottom of the water, which is going to make this a lot more interesting because my strategy is to stay inside the shark cage while you snipe off the Icthyosaur, but I'm not going to be able to do that. At least not for this recording. Make sure to get rid of that barnacle right up there. He can be a... He can be scary if you're not expecting him. Okay, all barnacles are now dead. Oh, and by the way, there's a tunnel over here that you can go down, but it will just lead to the Icthyosaur. And by the way, you cannot kill this Icthyosaur with any weapon. He is invulnerable to all weapons except the crossbow. I've not tried to use my crowbar because literally he just bites you so easily.
Did you see it? They claim it was hauled from the Challenger Deep, but I'm positive that beast hasn't swam in terrestrial waters until a week ago. There is a tranquilizer gun in the shark cage, but I'm not sure it would work on this particular species. You are more than welcome to try your hand.
There is not a crossbow in the shark cage, because it slipped through.
That beast is of this earth. If I didn't know any better.
So use the wall machines if you need to. And yeah, see, this is why you want to get rid of that barnacle, because I've had it several times where I've actually walked right into his tongue and suffered serious damage. But yeah, normally what you would want to do is drop inside the shark cage and then grab the crossbow and then hunker down in the shark cage as the shark cage collapses into the water, and then stay inside the shark cage as you snipe off the Icthyosaur. Even on the hard difficulty, it only takes 2 shots to kill it. But what I'm going to have to do is jump inside the cage and then swim out of the cage while I try and find the crossbow and then take out the Icthyosaur. Where is it? It should be down here somewhere. There it is. I got it. Stop it, Gordon. I can't see. Whew. Goodness. Gordon was fiddling around with the crossbow, looking and admiring it, while there's a big freaking fish about ready to devour his ass. Come on, Gordon, get with the program. But yeah, only 2 shots is required, and literally it's so much safer from inside the cage. Do not exit out of it unless you absolutely have to, like I did. Anyways, what we're going to do now is swim through the hole right here and get back up top. Because as you see, my armor is not looking too good. So we have to backtrack to that scientist.
For a minute there, I thought you were done for. Now with that beast killed, you can continue forward.
He doesn't usually say that. That's the first time I've ever heard him say that, actually. We'll grab some more crossbow ammo there. Wow, the machine barely had enough HEV for me. Anyways, we are now ready to progress, so let's just drop down. And we want to locate this hatch and use the valve wheel. And that will open her on up, where we can just continue. Yeah, there's no items to grab here. And since they give you so much crossbow ammo, you can literally just use it for the remainder of this section. See, like right here. It's so much fun. Sounds like a really nasty shot that a doctor would give you. You know, funk. Anyways, that's the end of this particular section. I'll see you in the next one. And here, why not? We have a crossbow, we have lots of crossbow bullets behind us, so let's just use it. This is a very fun weapon to use. Oh, and by the way, yes, you can zoom in with the secondary fire, but it's not really needed all that much, because this thing is so damn accurate that you don't really need to zoom in all that much, unless the enemy is very far away. Now down here, what I don't do is destroy the crates right away, because enemies will spawn in if I do. What I do is I go into this room and just throw a grenade at the crates, and then use the crossbow. There, see? Very simple. Simple as that. And we are rewarded with some shotgun shells if we so desire to pick them up. And so, let's go back to the previous section and grab up the crossbow bullets. Now yeah, I don't know why they give us so much crossbow ammo in this particular chapter. I guess they just want you to have fun with the crossbow while you have it. Because as we all know, we've all played Half-Life, we've all played Black Mesa. We know that we're going to lose our weapons at the end of this chapter. So I guess they just figured, you know, let's just have fun with the crossbow while we have it in this chapter. Okay, so in this area, on the left side, there's not much to do. at all, actually. It's inside here where we want to go. It is an open pit. And believe me, this pit is very, very deep with water, and inside this water are 2 Icthyosaurs. And because this is a 100% walkthrough, I will indeed kill them both with the crossbow. But before I do that, what I want to do is crouch down and inch my way towards here. So I can take care of that Vortigaunt as efficiently as possible without falling down inside the deep tank. Now, the best way that I found to handle the 2 Icthyosaurs is to use this ladder. You're going to want to, as you get off the ladder, if you want to retreat, Gordon does not grab a hold of this ladder. You're going to have to use the use key in order to be able to grab it and escape. I made the fatal mistake of actually expecting Gordon to automatically grab it, but he does not. So let's look over. There he is. Let's hide just a little bit. And that's the first one dead. That's the best way I found to handle it. Let's get some more O2. See, he doesn't grab the hold of the ladder. It's stupid. The second Icthyosaur is actually deeper inside the pit. He is much more tricky to handle, but we're going to do it anyway. I missed! Oh, he got me. Just gotta face him head on if he gets you. Okay, so yeah, down inside this pit, I mean, literally, you can go for, I think, like 5 levels? Look at that. I'm not even at the bottom of the pit yet, and I'm already drowning. I did turn on invulnerability, actually, to search the entirety of the pit, because I wanted to be very thorough. But there's nothing. There's nothing inside the pit. There are no doors to open and nothing to find. So we'll just continue on. Now here, there's several things you can do, or rather attempt to do. You can jump over here if you want to, but we can't jump through there because of the electrified wire. You will die in literally one brush up against it. And there's some crossbow bullets over there, but we'll grab them later on. You can also, if you really want to do this, jump inside this cubbyhole and break the stuff. And you can drop inside there. It will just take you back to the big tank. What you want to do, however, is just jump through this hole. And just continue on. There he is, everybody. The G-Man. Oh boy, he actually saw me. The G-Man, impervious to all bullets. Bull Squid, you are messing this up. You are going to die because of that. There. And there goes the G-Man walking off. He's observing us, probing us, wondering how we're going to conquer each area. There we go. These bull squids, man, they don't usually bother me all that much, but in this case they did. I love this music track, by the way. Reminds me so much of, like, Skyrim a little bit. I don't know. Now, yeah, I have seen videos where you can pile some stuff up here and actually jump up and just bypass this entire room, but I'm not going to do that. I don't find glitches or exploits, unless it really benefits me. But we'll head inside the control room. And before we do anything at the generator control, what we're going to do is just continue forward. because we have access to this storage room. Very, very nice to have. Just filled with a bunch of items, so make sure that you grab your absolute fill. And again, we will just continue on to the crossbow bullets that I said we'd come to from the other side. So the goal of this area is to use the generator start button, and we'll just jump our way across. It's not that difficult as long as you don't get crushed, you know, by the stuff coming down. We'll jump to the left to grab up some supplies. Where are you going, head crab? I'm over here. So yeah, as long as you don't get crushed by the crushers, and you are able to jump from crusher to crusher, you should be able to make it. So now watch out when you approach this first aid station. Wow, they try and be crafty with a sweetness. Now this can be a difficult spot because there's a bunch of head crabs and like 3 vortigaunts inside the room. I just stand back here and just blitz them with the shotgun. It's actually not that difficult. But you might have to use the double barrel feature of, not double barrel, I don't know exactly how the shotgun functions, but it fires 2 shells at once. So I guess it would be double barrel. Though maybe not in the sense that I'm used to. There's one more head crab. There he comes. He smells my head. But he will not be able to get to it. Just checking to make sure everybody is indeed dead, because all the enemies must be killed before this scientist will open the door for you.
Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it? The science team has been tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system. Unfortunately, so has the military. That suit of yours is full of tracking devices. Still, it's better than going naked in this place. It's cold in there, so you'll have to hurry. It could sap your suit power in a matter of moments. If you're bent on reaching the Lambda complex, then you'll want to keep to the older industrial areas where the security system is full of holes. It's worked for me, so far.
Oh boy, yes, this area is very cold, as you can see. He is already starting to shiver. And we'll just get the HEV suit up and running. Now, yes, as he said, the cold will zap your HEV suit in a matter of moments, so you are going to want to run through this area. It's full of enemies, and we will not be able to kill them all, unfortunately. But I'll kill as many as I can before ducking inside here. And we made it with a 69 suit. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a fair trade. I would rather have 69 suit than 100 suit. Nah, not really. I don't know. But anyways, we are done with this particular section. And we emerge out with where the hot water and the wastewater come together in this room. Well, I wonder where this wastewater goes. Maybe to a Residue processing plant? Oh, maybe. We shall find out. But before we find out, we have some vortigaunts to take care of. Wow. Nice dodge. But you can't dodge me for long, at least. Okay, so for this hallway, what I like to do is go at this hallway backwards with the crossbow ready. And then turn back around for basically 2 vortigaunts that you will have to kill. Otherwise, you'll just get sandwiched with their electricity, and that's never a good thing. Oh, some more SMG grenades. Don't mind if I do. We can now fully explore this area if we so desire. Well, basically the hallway. I like that sound that the doors make when they're locked. It's really cool. Anyways, we're now ready to ride the elevator up, where we finally get introduced to the Black Ops. The female Black Ops. Now, these gals, they are really tricky. There are 3 of them that we'll have to kill. They're all going to be alerted to our presence as soon as I start firing. So, let's just do it. Let's just have fun with them.
Freeman, right? I got a message for you. Make sure you don't...
Well, the security guard died, I couldn't save him, and you can't save him anyway, it's a scripted death. But as we see over there, yes, I managed to snipe off the Black Ops gal that shot the security guard. Now what I do is I ride this elevator up, as I usually do, but then I align myself up with this vertical line going down the floor, and I just look up and aim slightly to the right. And she'll always stand there and aim her gun at the security guard. So that's how I take the first one down with relative ease. But there's going to be 2 more Black Ops women inside there, and they are furious that one of their comrades went down to me. So, now... their movements are randomized. They don't all have the same pattern. So you're going to have to look and find out where their positions are. Okay, there's 2. 2 of them total that I killed. Now, there's one more. The third one is usually over on the right side, but she'll be dancing around and all that kind of stuff. In fact, I think it's almost sometimes better to use the SMG grenades on them, so if they're up close or even far away. Okay, where are you? There you are. Are you dead? Yes, you are dead. My SMG grenade actually worked out. Yeah, I do have to say that they're dead ass. It is still dead ass, even from the original Half-Life. That has not changed. Okay, so yeah, 3 Black Ops. Unlike the original Half-Life, though, you're going to want to be very careful because they all get alerted to your presence. Now yes, what I'm doing is completely... I mean, you don't necessarily have to do this. Just going around grabbing up the items that you need. Because, as we know, we end up losing our weapons at the end of this chapter, which is going to be very soon. Now, let's have some fun here. Yes, carnage everywhere. That's what Gordon Freeman does best. Okay, before we get too far, I do want to explore up here. Because it's kind of interesting up here. Especially inside here, where we have the surface access. That is exactly where we want to go. So let's turn that on. Unfortunately, this is broken, but it's already turned on. Yes, more magnum bullets. At long last. Unfortunately, we will not be able to use them. Of course, right? They give us abundance of ammo, and we won't be able to use it. Well, we can use it on a bunch of crates. I mean, why not? It's faster than the crowbar. Stupid turrets. I hate you. I hate those turrets. Yeah, might as well snipe off some of the crates so we can gather up the supplies. Thought I saw a barrel down there too, but I guess I was mistaken. Oh, there they are. I know, to some people, me wasting this ammo is just killing them inside. But you know what? I do what I do. Oh my goodness, look what we have here. A military helicopter with some scary looking ammunition that they use and a big gun at the front. I wonder if we'll ever get to face one of these beasts out in combat. Well, if we do, we want better guns. We want better weaponry for that. So yes, as I'm doing here is completely optional. You don't have to go around looking for items and whatnot, but I do it anyways. There's a first aid station, but it's empty, I think. Yeah, it's completely empty. Someone's already used it. Stupid military. Okay, yeah, there's not any supplies in here except for some crossbow bullets. Or bolts, whatever they are. There's not much else to do. I mean, you could scrounge around looking for more items and whatnot, but there's really nothing else to do. So we're going to want to find on the ground something that says 02. This is where we want to go. And we come to this opening with an HEV machine. Yay!
Get him!
Nice hit. That's the guy? Yeah. We got him. Alright, come on, give me a hand here. Jesus, this guy's heavy. Where are we taking this Freeman guy? Topside. We're questioning. What the hell for? We got him. Why not just kill him now? And if they find the body? Hey, what body? It's...
Oh man, 45% health. I am not feeling good here. We got smacked in the head pretty hard, and they're dropping us in the garbage chute. Oh boy, where's C-3PO and R2-D2 when you need them? Okay, so let's just try and get out as fast as possible. Crouch down. Yeah, you have to be actually very quick. Because this garbage compactor really is faster than I remember in the original Half-Life. Okay, so our goal is not to go up this ladder in front of us. Our goal, rather, is to climb up this ladder over here. But for safety reasons, I'm going to wait till the garbage compactor opens up all the way so that I can walk onto it and then just climb up. And we enter inside this door with a dead Marine. Stupid Marine. Yes. Our crowbar has been returned to us, and we have a health pack over here. So make sure to grab what you need. And apparently someone's been having themselves at the beer. We'll flip the switch. That will open up the garbage chute so that all of the crushed garbage will go down there. So let's use the ladder to go back down. Or we don't necessarily have to. We can just fall down, I guess. And let's go inside of the big garbage chute. Wow. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are outside where we can view the majestic atmosphere of this entire game. This is just absolutely gorgeous. The way the light hits the rock face and just creates some nice shadows and light and everything. It's just magnificent. Oh, we have a head crab. Can you walk over the skull for me, head crab? No, you're gonna go around it? Okay, fair enough. Oh, he got me.
Minor lacerations detected.
Aww. The poor head crab. He drowned. Okay, anyways, yes, there's not a lot to do out here, but there is a lot to see, that is for sure. Yeah, little cactus there. Another head crab. The birds flapped away. They sure are scared of this head crab. Hello, peekaboo. Whoa! He really wanted me there. Hey, a scientist and a dead head crab with an instrument. They must have been buddies. How sweet. Okay, anyways, our goal is to find this ladder and then climb up it. We also have one more med pack over here with a scientist's leg. Oh boy. Now up here, if you want to, you can jump off and actually just... I don't know. I just never get tired of this view. It's just... with the sun up there, it's just majestic. It's gorgeous. Everything about this is well done. Anyways, our goal up here is to find the opening in the cylinder and then just drop down. Now, we'll turn the very bottom valve wheel. And that will drain the cylinder of the water, where we can open up the maintenance access. And we get taken to the residue processing. This is where all the waste and everything else... Oh boy, something spawned down there. I'm just going to back up a bit because that's for the next chapter. So I'm BigMacDavis here. We are going to be going in a chapter where all of the waste and all of the radioactive elements get taken and disposed of in this chapter. So... until next time, I'm BigMacDavis here. I'll see you in Chapter 10. Take care, everybody.